Take 6. Hey, what's up? It's Dunbar Snackbar here with Madden 13. Wow, I've been messing up. I haven't done a football commentary in quite some time. I even called this MLB 13 the show a couple times. That tells you how much baseball I've been doing as of late, but I think I'm going to go ahead and get a little schedule down here where I go ahead and play each series on top of the 2 baseball videos I do per day. And then on the weekend, I'll do like Walking Dead or kind of make up for something here. But we got Flint Beastwood coming your way here in this one, and this may be a good game for me to go ahead and get back into things because the Bears are an A-rated team. The Seahawks, who I'm going up against, are a D-rated team. So this could be a good chance for me to work off some of the rust here and to get to it. All right, so I'm going to go with a little slants play that seems to work pretty well for me on a regular basis. Marshall makes the reception, picks up 16 yards right there. So a great way to get things started off. Now, this play I really like to be able to run because I've got 2 options for a deep pass, and if I don't see anything like right there, I can go to Forte. My halfback is usually open right there. He picks up 6. So now I've got 5 wide receivers in right now. I'm going to go ahead and just wait for something over the middle. I give it to Forte again, who gets me the first down. Now, on this next play that I'm going to go ahead and run, I'm going to try to see if I can get the safeties to go head towards the sidelines, and then I'll find Forte open down the middle. What works well for this one is even though he gets tackled, he is able to cross the goal line, so I get a very easy touchdown. This is a very good thing for me to see as well because this was a very effortless drive for me to get that touchdown. I mean, my passes were there. I was picking up some decent yards. So, I don't know, maybe it's kind of like I'm riding a bike or something, you know. You don't do it for a while, but you can still hop on the bike at any point and still ride it. I don't know, though. Just one drive, I really can't go off of it here, but I've got a pretty high morale right now. All right, I got a lot of confidence on how this game is going to go. Big mistake on my part. I took way too long to go ahead and call the play. So we're going to be looking at a delay of game here on Flint Beastwood. I didn't want you guys to get surprised at what the 1st and 15 was, but going to go ahead and mix it up here now. Going to go with a play-action pass, and I'm able to find Hester open on the right side. So he goes ahead and he picks up those 5 yards that I had just lost. So it's almost like an incomplete pass. You know what I mean? 2nd and 10 now. Going to try, see if I can get something going right there. Hester not able to hold on to it, but that wasn't necessarily the best receiver to go to right there since he was covered pretty well by Seattle here. All right, so throwing it deep. That one is going to get deflected away. So the Seahawks going ahead and making me have to go ahead and punt. All right, so 40 seconds left in the first quarter. I've got it at the 10-yard line, still up 7-0. And that one is going to get fumbled, but I'm so glad that Marshall was right there to go ahead and pick it up because this could have been absolutely disastrous, especially where you take a look at where they would have gotten the ball at the 25-yard line. That is easily a field goal for them at the very least. So, got to go ahead and make sure that I take advantage of the fact that I was able to recover that fumble. All right, I got to make the most of this. So, try another play-action pass here, able to get it to my fullback, who does get me that yard and the first down. 8 for 10 so far with Flint Beastwood, so some accuracy and some consistency is huge. 5 wide receivers yet again. Just taking a look at what may develop here. Able to find Forte, and he breaks 1 tackle, just running right down that sideline. Picks up a lot of yards after that catch. That's what I need because now I'm at the 33-yard line. So I'm in field goal range at this point, but I want to make sure, though, that I do everything I can to get some more points. I'm really lucky that one did not get intercepted. I'm going to try something similar to what I did earlier with that touchdown pass, but it looks like that the Seahawks defend against that one very, very well. Middle linebacker playing back a little bit, and it looks like they even had a cornerback back there as well with the safety. So I'm going to have to go ahead and kick the field goal right here. It is up, and it is good right down the middle. So 10-0 here with 5 minutes and 35 seconds left in the first half. So got to make sure my defense continues to do a lot of good here, making sure that the Seahawks have not scored any points thus far. At the 35-yard line here, great opportunity for Hester to make a catch. Really took advantage of the defensive back kind of going in the wrong direction here. So a great pickup right there. 3 minutes, 54 seconds now Kind of looking to the outside. Another one that I'm very, very lucky to not get intercepted. It just gets deflected away, 2nd and 10. But I want to go ahead and keep going with this type of pass just right down the sideline so I can maximize my clock efficiency. But Jeffrey makes the catch, goes out of bounds, but it's a first down. And he really could have gotten a lot more yards if he was able to stay in bounds. At the 34-yard line, I'm going to just hand it off to Forte here, who doesn't go anywhere. We're still at the 34-yard line. So I'm going to go ahead and mix it up. I'm going to go with the goal line formation now. There we go. Picks up some yards. Just gets 3, but that makes it 3rd and 7. I could go ahead and just try to run the ball yet again to set up a long field goal. But I'm going to try to see if I can get the first down. Bennett with a catch. Talk about threading the needle right there, as that one goes in between 2 defenders. So here I was thinking I might have to go ahead and kick a field goal, but I'm still going right here. Another catch. That's going to put us at the 5-yard line. We do have exactly 2 minutes now left to go. So I should be able to get a touchdown here before we reach the end of the half. Forte picking up 1 yard right there. 2nd and goal. I've got 5 wide receivers in. Looks like that there's only 1 linebacker. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make it towards the goal line. I cross it and I get the touchdown. So that might be one of the first running touchdowns that I have had with Flint Beastwood. I don't know. I know for sure it's been in a long time, but I really can't think of any off the top of my head where I've ran it into the end zone like that. So a pretty gutsy call right there. But, hey, it works. I always worry that this is going to go ahead and injure Flint Beastwood or something like that, and I have to go ahead and skip over a whole bunch of weeks. But, hey, got the touchdown, and I'm good. 17-7. So it looks like that the Seahawks were able to go ahead and get a touchdown. Try to go with the screenplay. End up losing 4 yards. That's actually very rare. So we're going to try that same play again that got us that first touchdown. Looks like Forte was open. That is not your screen. That is just my Xbox. And I pick up all the yards needed for a first down. 184 yards thus far for Flint Beastwood. It's really not bad. Kind of thinking that I can really go with a lot of passes to Forte, but that time I get it to my tight end to pick up 7 yards. All right, so we're still getting things moving here. I'm going to try and roll out to the right side right here. Rather than going with the play action, I just decided to roll out in that direction. Rodriguez not able to hold on to it. 3rd and 3. So 4 wide receivers in. Get to take a look to see if my tight end gets open at any point. I thought that linebacker was not going to be able to go ahead and make a play on that one. He does. So I make a mistake, and now it's 17-14. So really, it's just a field goal that separates the two teams, and things have changed a lot. All the momentum is going towards Seattle now. Just throwing it deep. Gets intercepted by Sherman at the 30-yard line, and he is going to return this for 15 yards. So they'll have it at the 43-yard line. Not what I need right now, especially at the beginning of this drive here that is so huge for me. I'm only up by 3 points. Now they have it in some pretty good field position. They don't have to move the ball that far to be able to go ahead and get some more points. There we go, 21-17. So I was up by a lot at 1 point. Now I am down by 4. So a big turnaround. My defense really has not been a factor at all here in the second half. Not cool. But there's Marshall getting the catch. I feel a lot of pressure right now to make some good passes and to be able to get things going offensively here, since also in the second half I really haven't gotten anything going myself. Trying another screenplay here. I thought that it was something that if I went to it sparingly I could surprise the computer, but really not the case. So I went with it once. I lost 4. That time I go with it again and lose 5. So I'm going to have to stick with 5 wide receivers in. I throw deep. I thought that Hester was going to go ahead and get past Maxwell or be able to go up and make the catch. So another interception. A terrible, terrible performance here by Flint Beastwood in half number 2. I mean, we're in the fourth quarter right now with 6 minutes and 16 seconds left. I go ahead and I turn the ball over. So a very dangerous place for me to be in. A big upset if I end up losing this as well. Mad props to Seattle. All right, so I am pinned back at the 12-yard line. Let's get things going. Cox catches it, fumbles it. Maxwell runs out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Wow, talk about things falling apart. I mean, it's bad enough that I've been playing very poorly, but now my team starts fumbling the ball here at some of the most clutch moments. Not what I need. All right, at the 20-yard line here. It's 28-31. You know what happened? We got a couple touchdowns. Now, one, I didn't see what it was, but I know one of them was a punt return by Hester. So credit my defense and my special teams for getting me ahead in this game. Now it's up to me to make sure that we maintain this lead. Talk about being lucky, you guys. All right, so Seattle's going to be calling some timeouts here, making sure I run down the clock as little as possible. See if they can mount some type of comeback here. But Forte doing a great job to pick up 5 yards. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get him to run a little bit to the outside here. Great opening for him. Does get tackled from behind, 3rd and 3. So what do? I got to run it, or do I pass it? I decide to run it, of course. So Forte gets the first down. That, for me, is play of the game, because now I can just go ahead, get in the victory formation, take a knee, and this game is going to be mine. So I am very lucky that I come out of this one with a W. A bad performance by Flint Beastwood in half number 2. One was pretty good. I don't know if I just figured, hey, I've got this down. Don't have to, be so focused on what's going on. Like I said, I'm just glad I got the win. So I appreciate you guys watching this episode of Flint Beastwood. More of this, of course, to come later on. You are phenomenal people. Do not ever forget that, you guys. Thanks for dropping by. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. Just check the description below. But thanks again, everybody. And as always, I hope you have a good one.